guys, welcome back. It's Tired Third, and today I will be recoloring my hair. So thank you for joining me for yet another video, and we're gonna hop right into this. So as you can see, my hair has kind of faded into like a, I don't know what this is, like an auburn brown, almost like a sandy brown. You can still tell that it's like red, but it definitely has lost its vibrance. It's lost its saturation. In certain light it looks okay, like I still been pulling it off, I think, but it's definitely time for a recolor. My roots are showing, my gray is back, like it's dirty. It's just a lot going on, so I definitely feel like it's time to hop back in here and freshen stuff up a bit. Say hi.
Hi.
What's your name? Tell them your name.
Breeder.
What's your favorite color?
Bread.
Bread?
Yes.
Bread.
Bye.
You got waves. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so I'm going back in with the High Color Highlights by L'Oreal. I'm using the colors Magenta, Red, and a little bit of the Fire Red Booster, and I just mixed all three of these together. You're gonna want to make sure that you have a large dye brush, a bowl that is big enough to put all your product in, and of course you want to make sure you have gloves. I forgot to mention that you're going to need Vaseline to base your like your forehead and the perimeter of your head and your ears. And I have 30 volume developer. I personally am not going over 30. I think 40 is pushing it. Okay, so right here guys, I'm just sectioning my hair into 4 parts. I find that helps when I'm recoloring. It helps keep me organized. And then I'm just going in around the perimeter, putting Vaseline on my edges, on my ears, the back of my neck, so I can try to minimize how much dye gets on my actual skin. And I'm ready to get started. So special shout out to my sister who recolored my hair for me this time, so I didn't have to do it myself. Last time I did it myself and I missed a whole bunch of spots and I did it completely wrong and I left it on too long and started burning. It was a whole mess. So special shout out to my sister Ashley. I think I've mentioned my sister on my channel before, but yeah, this is my big sis Ash. She just celebrated her birthday a few days ago, so happy birthday. You are officially 78 years old. So happy for you. So basically she's just going section by section. We started with the length of the locks. You always want to make sure that you do the length of your hair first, whether you have locks or not. You don't want to start with the roots. You want to do the length first, then come back and do the roots. I believe the instructions said to do the length, leave that on for 10 or 20 minutes, and then come back and do the roots and leave those on for 10 minutes. So the instructions are very specific and you want to pay close attention to that so that you don't leave it on too long or have any mishaps. All right, so I'm gonna let this sit on my hair for
10 minutes, right?
yeah,
Okay.
for 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna wash it out and ruin the tub.
You're gonna ruin the tub.
What other talk mom into letting us do it in the sink real quick.
Mama.
So after we convinced my mom to let me rinse my hair out in the sink versus ruining our tub, this is what we came out with. Now, there were some mistakes that were made. So as you can see, there are some places that have darker roots, especially in the front. And I'm gonna tell you why that happened. So when you're coloring your locks, one thing that you always have to remember is that your hair is maintained by getting retwists, right? If you retwist your hair often. So what happens when you retwist your hair is that you are literally kind of like wrapping the new growth around the base of the lock. So your hair is like essentially wrapped at the roots. This is how we get the fresh looking retwist. But when it's time to wash your hair and when it's time to color, you have to unravel the roots. The color is not able to penetrate through roots that are still retwisted. Does that make sense? Like, you see how in the front I have some pieces of hair that are bright red, and then you get to the base of the locks and they're basically brown, black. It's because those parts were still retwisted and I did not unravel them. So number one mistake you don't want to make when coloring your hair, make sure that your roots are unraveled, that your locks are not freshly retwisted or still holding a retwist at the bottom, because the color needs to penetrate through each strand or you get these darker blotches, which when I retwist you'll see that it doesn't look that bad, but it definitely was noticeable for me. And that's it, guys. This is the final look. These are the results. I'm very happy with them. As you will be able to notice, in certain lighting, the red looks different shades. So for instance, when I had my spotlight on in these pictures, my hair looked very much so like fire red, but in natural lighting in person it's definitely more of a wine. It's giving a little bit of violet, magenta. In dim lighting it actually looks dark. It's not vibrant at all, and that's what I really like about L'Oreal High Color. So the roots are going to grow themselves out in a few weeks, so I'm not too concerned about, you know, the mistakes I made in the front, but I just wanted to warn you guys, so if you try this at home you won't make the same mistakes that I did. I'm just jamming out here listening to Beyonce's new album. Have y'all heard Beyonce's new album? Leave me a comment in the comment section if you've heard Beyonce's new album, because it is sonically insane. I think Beyonce has clinically lost her mind. She has. It is so good. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.